of pectoralis major action is neutralized by pectoralis minor. Pectoralis minor is here. Pectoralis minor is here. I'll just give a drawing. This is the fourth intercostal space. Right? This is sternum. 1 inch away from here, 1 inch away from here. 10 units onto the pectoralis minor. How do you go inside? You go into the breast pad, touch the intercostal muscle just below that. It's so easy. Just go into the fat, go into the intercostal muscle, just dip on that. That's going to be pectoralis minor. It's going to be a fanning muscle. You paralyze that, 25% breast size increases. 10 units here, not more than 10 units. This will all stand for 3 to 6 months. After 6 months, like a balloon, again to the back shape. Increase, decrease, again increase, decrease. 6 months, Botox, Botox, Botox. We can increase only 25%. It's not converting a lime to a football. It's a small increase. The side effect of this will be the abduction. First 15 degree, it will be very slow. First 15 degree abduction will be slow and difficult. That we have to explain to the patient. This is 70% success. 30% failure only due to our own error. Otherwise, it's a clear success. So the contracting muscle we paralyze. So the muscle which forms the mass increases. These are the 3 uses of Botox. Now I am going to do Botox for palmoplantar hyperhidrosis. See how to mark this. 1 centimeter away from here, 1 centimeter away from here. In the fingers, what you have to do, you can give 1 shot here, 1 shot here, 1 shot here, 1 shot here. 1, 1, 1, 1. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you are able to see that. Right? This is the way we give. This is a simple way of utilizing. The only thing, Botox here is little bit different. Botox for the wrinkles, Botox for the breast, we inject into the muscle. Here, we are paralyzing the nerve which is supplying the sweat gland. Right? This will all stay good for 6 months. After 6 months, again you have to go in for a repeat shot. But what I have seen is 3 to 4 sittings, repeat injections have definitely 90% controlled all palmoplantar hyperhidrosis. I'll just perform. It's so easy. The only thing, give a small amount of inclination. For the wrinkles, you are going to go perpendicular to the muscle. Here, you are going to give a 45 degree angle. See, you are not going deep also here. How can you judge that? Is just go inside, right? See whether the injection you inject, you are able to see as a bulge. You are able to see as a bulge, you are in the correct plane. I think you are able to see that bulge. Right? This is a simpler way of doing. See that angling, see that small bulge. Don't massage. Don't massage Botox. Don't massage Botox. Right? It's simple like that. So 4 units in different places. How to mix a Botox? Botox, this is a 100 units vial. Right? 100 units vial, we mix 2.5 cc of normal saline. 2.5 cc of normal saline. Immediately we are going to go in for a surgery. 1. 2, the main thing about this Botox is Why do we add this 2.5 cc for 100 units? That will account to 0.1 ml is equal to 4 units. This I am using an insurance range. You must have seen 0.1 ml. 0.1 ml is 4 units. So for that purpose only I am adding 2.5 cc of fluid. Same way, you can use myoblock also. That's also good. Myoblock also is very, very good. But myoblock is 100 times inferior to Botox. Otherwise, you give 1 unit of Botox, 100 units of myoblock is equal to 1 unit of Botox. The basic thing is, the best aspect of Botox is, of myoblock is, it has a shelf life of 1 year. It can be stored. Botox can't be stored. Once you dilute it, you have to use it. That's the basic problem here. The second one, now I am going to give for wrinkles. See this, there I gave an inclination. Here, no inclination. On the wrinkle, straight away on the wrinkle. Straight away on the wrinkle. We are going to paralyze the muscle. See that wrinkles? See where I am going? Right? Just that perpendicular. See my injection thing? Just 0.1 cc. Right? And 1 centimeter apart, again 0.1 cc. And again 1 centimeter apart, 0.1 cc. Within a week, wrinkle will disappear. After 6 months, again it will reappear. If at all it does not reappear, there won't be any patients for us. So reappearance, recurrence is part and parcel of dermatology. Right? This is regarding Botox. Now we will go in for ganglion. Ganglion actually we used to refer to the surgeons. Now what I am using is either long pulse Nd:YAG, we can burn the tissue. Second one, we can use Hylase. This is Hylase, in an enzyme which is going to dissolve. You inject, within 15 days, 80 to 90% comes down. Patient will be very, very happy. Instead of a surgery, this will be very, very easy. See how do we inject? The only thing, like a keloid, it has to be intralesional. That is the basic thing. It will be very, very difficult, but you have to inject. Hylase vial is 70 rupees. It will be 1 gram powder. We mix 1 cc of normal saline. We inject it. See how we inject it? This is a ganglion. See, just like an intralesional thing. It will be very easy. Actually, when you palpate, it will look very hard. But when you inject, it will be very, very easy. And next day you can see that it has become pliable. It will become very, very soft. Within a day, it will become very soft. This is very, very, very easy surgery. Any ganglion, Hylase, 1 vial, inject it into the lesion. 15 days, it will all go down. There won't be any recurrence. The next one is fillers. Fillers, temporary fillers, permanent fillers. Lot of studies are going on. What I normally advise is hyaluronic acid fillers. This will last for 6 months. There are other fillers called Radius, Aquamed. They are all permanent. This is a temporary filler. Why is temporary better? Temporary, if at all, any complication, it all goes down within 6 weeks. Permanent, if at all it forms a beaded appearance, you can't remove. So what I advise everybody, tell a patient that this is one filler which is cheaper, hyaluronic acid, which is going to increase the connective tissue in and around that area. Every scar is going to be filled out, but it will last for only 6 months. After that, again we can go in for a refiller. This is a simple thing. See, this is a big scar, right? What I am using is IV needle, but normally what we have to do is 21 gauge needle, right? See how it's getting filled up. Simple procedure again.